Sportsman's Table is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. Whether you live in South Carolina or out of state, be sure to buy South Carolina grown meats, vegetables, and fruits. Make sure your food is South Carolina certified. It's a matter of taste.
Joining me today in downtown Florence is Chef Adam Silverman with Downtown Southern Funk. We're here at the City Center Kitchen right in beautiful Florence, South Carolina. And Adam, welcome to the show today, the Sportsman's Table. Listen, who doesn't love stuffed pork chops?
It's a beautiful piece of meat. This came from Maypop Farm up in Darlington, South Carolina.
Oh, wow. Well, look, you got to talk to me while you're doing this a little bit about Downtown Southern Funk, okay? But also, folks, I want you to know this young man also manages the farmers market here at the City Center in downtown Florence every Saturday. So if you haven't had a chance to come down and get some fresh produce, man, you need to come on down. All right, let's do this pork chop.
Okay, so we're going to start out as a beautiful piece of meat, about 2 inches thick, and we're going to do a stuffed pork chop. So we're just going to cut ourselves a nice little slit right in the front side, opposite from the ribs.
Right between the bone.
And there's a good chunk of meat in there too, so you want to get your knife in there a bit.
Okay.
And now I've made a bit of a, we call it a bog.
Okay.
Kind of started with chicken bog, and then we created a chicken dish called backwards bog, where we took the rice and sausage and stuffed it into the chicken.
I got you.
We're kind of doing the same thing.
Okay.
And again, this is all local product. We get Carolina plantation rice. The sausage is also from Maypop Farm. The animals are from Maypop Farm. The sausage is processed down in King Street, South Carolina. So we're going to get this nice and deep in there.
Well, folks, if you want a copy of Adam's recipe on our Sportsman's Table segment today, just log on to bobredfern.com and it'll be right there. Oh, wow.
Get some salt and pepper, seasoned nicely all over, front, back, top, bottom.
Oh, goodness. That is a good-looking piece of meat. And for a lot of the chefs, you guys spend a lot of time selecting those right cuts and those places to get certified SC-grown products.
Absolutely.
And that really makes a difference. Okay.
And when you support the local economy, David, who owns Maypop Farm, he's a regular customer at the restaurant.
Oh, awesome.
So, we kind of support each other.
Yeah. Well, tell me a little bit while this Hummer is cooking. All right. Downtown Southern Funk, what do you guys specialize in?
We specialize in playing with our food.
There you go.
Mom told us when we were growing up, don't play with your food, so we got a job where we play with our food.
There you go.
We like to see different ways that we can use local ingredients outside of what your typical usage would be.
I got you. All right, so how long are we going to sear this thing?
Okay, we're just going to sear it till we got a nice, beautiful golden crust on the bottom. We're going to go just a little bit longer, and then we're going to flip it, and we're going to put it in the oven for about 8 or 10 minutes, 400 degrees. And when you're doing a stuffed meat, you have to remember, make sure the middle of the stuffing matches the cooking temperature. So if we're cooking our pork to about 140, 145, you got to make sure that stuffing's the right temperature too. A great way to do that is start off with your stuffing hot.
There you go. Okay. Well, that's a great tip. I wouldn't have thought that.
So we've got a nice, beautiful sear on that. We're going to flip this. We're going to put this in the oven. And then we're going to come back in a minute to finish this up.
All right.
Okay, so our pork is nicely done, cooked all the way through. And we're just going to pull this out of the pan.
Okay.
Let this sit for a minute.
Awesome.
And now we've got all this beautiful flavoring in the bottom of the pan. We still want to keep that. So I've got a blend here. This is from Ellerby Vegetable Farm in Timmonsville, South Carolina. This is kale, curly and flat leaf, bok choy greens, and beet greens. So we're just going to take this.
You just got to you got it all.
Right in, just a tiny bit of salt and pepper.
Listen, I think you're living up to Downtown Southern Funk. You are playing with your food.
Absolutely.
There you go, Adam. There you go.
Now, while the pork was in the oven, we made our blueberry sauce. And we got blueberries here. That's from Silver Lake Farm and Forge.
Okay.
They're right on the edge of Florence and Timmonsville. Some ghost peppers from Ellerby Family Farms. Some garlic from Sophronia Farm. He's in Lynchburg. Ginger comes from Crafty Maybrit down in Lake City. onion also from Ellerby, and the sausage again that went inside this was from Maypop Farm.
This is truly certified SC. Huh?
Absolutely.
There you go. Right here at downtown Florence.
So we're not looking to cook it all the way down. We just wanted to get a little bit of a wilt on it. I'm going to pop that on a plate.
Let me get this out of your way.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then we're just going to put our pork chop on top. Now, I like spicy things. This sauce does, because it's got the ghost pepper in it, does have some nice heat to it.
Oh, wow.
We're just going to spoon a little bit of that on top, and we're ready to eat.
Who would ever have thought? Blueberries, huh?
Absolutely.
Look at that. Adam, thank you so much for being a guest on our show today. And
pleasure.
Downtown Southern Funk, okay?
Yes, sir.
Check it out, folks. While you're in South Carolina, and more specifically visiting Florence, stop on in and see great recipes like you saw today on the Sportsman's Table, and log on to CertifiedSCGrown.com and see what else is fresh on the menu. Well, we'll see you right back here again next week with another great recipe on the Sportsman's Table.
To find out more information on food that's fresher and tastier, go online at CertifiedSCGrown.com. Buy certified South Carolina grown products. It's a matter of taste.